Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming with more Stellaris Federations, sponsored by Paradox Interactive. We are playing as the United Geodes of Rook, and we have now met the entire Galactic Community. We have formed our own special Galactic Senate of some sort, and now we are voting on different resolutions to try and improve the lives of the citizens, and also possibly backstab people we don't like. Played by username. I'm sorry? What? Okay, I don't know exactly. Okay, that's weird. We are still leveling up our Federation. It looks like cohesion has somehow gone down just a little bit, I think because we added in a new member. So it's a temporary negative impact, but it is going back up so we can get more experience, try to work our way up to level 3. If we can do so, we get an additional bit of unity for each envoy assigned to the Federation, so there's more incentive to continue stacking up some more cohesion here. Interior lines, ship build speed will be increased by 10% while in Federation space, okay. And the President will get Federation influence gain +1. Federation influence gain? What's Federation influence gain as opposed to just influence? That's interesting. I don't know entirely what that means, but that seems interesting to me indeed. Okay, fine. Well, no one has changed any laws here, surprisingly. I kind of feel like we could have gone to low centralization law by now, and that would have been fine, so we can start having people contribute to a proper federation, but okay. I mean, I guess we can wait on that for a little bit longer. Right now, I'm trying to finally explore some more space. Another archaeological site has been detected, probably in places that I don't really know about, probably in some of my new allies' space. Yeah, they discovered some things up over there, for example. That's fine. What is this? Karmagas? That's a thing. By the way, I know that, The Paradox developers have a slight sense of humor when naming some of these star systems. I think it was just the other day that I was playing a game and I found a star system called Cafefe. It's like, well done, Paradox. Bravo. I tip my fedora to you, sir. We've discovered a Leviathan. We have now found beings far surpassing anything encountered in our Empire's spacefaring history. Where? That's what I want to know. What did we find? The Wings of Fortune? That doesn't sound like what we're looking for. That's the Curator, folks. What the crud is this thing? Well, hello. Caravan cargo ship caravan schooner. I don't think that counts as a Leviathan, but I will admit it is absolutely massive. Is this it? No, I don't know what this is. Ancient Vault, an enigmatic fortress. There are a lot of scary things in space. If you have never played Stellaris before, sometimes going and poking at things just gets you killed in the most horrible of ways. The Senate floor is now in session. The Galactic Community is now voting on a new resolution. Okay, what got chosen? The cooperative research channels that I suggested. It looks like almost everybody is universally supporting this. There is one person currently abstaining, and that is my enemy. Sometimes people will deliberately oppose things depending on who passed it, because it can create opinion malices. Sometimes you'll want to vote for things just to make the right people happy. In this case, because I proposed it, our enemies, the Pliff-Plaff Dynastic Union, is peeved and decided that they're going to vote against it just out of spite. Brilliant decision there. Brilliant decision indeed. Well, I'm already voting for it, so we should be completely fine down here. I hate you. I hate everything you are and everything you stand for, and I want to kill you. Oh, goody, I can finally finish up with my diplomacy tradition, so we'll finish this up, and that gets me another Ascension perk, Enigmatic Engineering. I'm not too worried about that. Grasp in the Void, Starbase Capacity, don't need that. Vision, it's not bad. Mastery, Imperial Prerogative. This would certainly get me a lot more Empire Sprawl capability, so I can get another planet. That's not too bad. It's going to be a little bit while longer before I can get things like Synthetic Evolution, so maybe we do go for Imperial Prerogative just so I can colonize more worlds. I don't think that's a bad idea per se. One Vision wouldn't be bad. Interstellar Dominion wouldn't be bad, but I think we're going to go for this. Just because I think the best way that we're going to continue growing our economy is to simply colonize and control more worlds. So that gives us a lot more Empire Sprawl. Looks like we have a desert world worth 25, size 25. That's pretty good. Also an Alpine world. Only size 14, but it is fully habitable. It's not bad, not bad. What do we have over here? A Gaia world size 21. Yes. Do I dare launch a meteor at it? Should I shoot it? I mean, it worked pretty well for this Gaia world, didn't it? Where's the planet? There it is. Still got 100% habitability here. We can probably launch a rock at it. I think we can. Let's launch a rock at it. The machine intelligence wants to form a research agreement, eh? Makes sense to me. I have been spending a bit of time trying to improve relations with them. They are now cordial. We could offer them an association status. You know, if we're willing to let the other people become associates, then maybe we should do this. Let the Machine Empire join, right? You're going to let the Space Elves become associates, and now we have to at least let the machines give it a shot, right? Did you let them? Stellar Pact has agreed. We now have another associate in the Federation. They're not members exactly. But there we go. So let's take a look at this. So our Federation is these 3 states and these 2 associates, and hopefully that means that these guys would be willing to stick around for a good long while. Maybe we can get them to join. Dude, if I can get half the galaxy to join my Federation, we can start obliterating everything. I think that'd be kind of fun. Oh, the Star Dynasty of Marathi actually decided to end their association with the Stellar Pact. Interesting. A sign of hostilities to come? I think it's because I got a little too close to them for their comfort, and now they're a little bit peeved. We should probably start upgrading this starport, since this is kind of their only way to get into my space. But yeah, I think that maybe I provoked them, and they're actually getting ready to attack. If that's the case, that'll be a little awkward, but not insurmountable. There's a reason that we have this whole Federation thing, right? Right? You guys are going to defend me? So let's just build some star bases and make sure that we're going to be protected. Wow, it took forever, but they did finally vote to approve my coordinated research channels. So wait, the freaking Senate is in recess for how many days just to decide on something? Then it takes like a couple years just to vote on something? Yikes. All right, people want to form the Galactic Market. I actually totally support this one. We want to form the Galactic Market. That's just going to be good for everyone to exchange goods and resources. That's nice. On the plus side, though, now that we have passed the research initiative, does that mean that I have a lot more power? Cooperative research channels gives me another 20% to my tech, so now I have 97 instead of 80. It looks to me like I might be the highest tech level in the game. I am. So even though I don't have an amazing economy or an amazing fleet power, like at all, I definitely have some solid tech. Keep that going long enough, and I'll be able to blast them with my mind while they're still trying to shoot at me with the proverbial rock. I'm not sure how this meteor's just been hovering over the sun with no propulsion system. I mean, it is just a meteor, right? How is this thing able to just sort of hover in space? Look at this. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I think once you launch the thing, it ought to be, like, permanent, you know? But, oh well. Whatever, let's try colonizing this Gaia world. See if this does impact the habitability. It didn't last time, so I'm thinking even though we'll have a crater, we should still be okay. Hoping for that 100%, and it looks like we do get that. Beautiful. All right, that's a really good planet for us. Hey, more administrative capacity, and also a building called the Administrative Park, which I am guessing is an upgrade to the other administrative buildings I've been getting, so that could be very, very helpful. Okay, now we need to choose our next tradition. What should we get? Well, if I went down Discovery, it's a bit late to be very useful for things like survey speed, but it could lead to better research station outputs. Research alternatives, more scientist level cap, leadership experience gain, faith in science, Pop's working research have their upkeep reduced by 20%. All of that's okay. And then once you get all of it, you get an additional 10%. So that's not bad. Harmony, mineral consumption reduced, that's not a big deal to me. We may want prosperity. That would give me some additional specialist pop resource output, which I think includes science, as well as a few other things, so that could be helpful. Buildings and districts, a build speed cost reduction. See, districts with more housing, merchant jobs. Supremacy is good if we want to start really focusing on our navy. Starbase capacity, army damage, ship build speed cost, and so on. Command fleet limit, admiral level cap, ship upkeep reduction, ship fire rate by 10%, which is really good, orbital bombardment, starbase damage, etc. This is very, very good if we're going to get into a conflict. Harmony just makes it easier to get a lot of unity, basically. In a defensive war with another empire, ship build speed is increased, fire rate for 15% in my own borders. don't think we really want that. So to me, I think it's between getting prosperity or probably supremacy. I mean, discovery would be good. Like, the science and stuff would definitely be good, but right now what I'm struggling for is an economy that can actually support my science. I think I'm going to have to go down prosperity. See if that can start making me a lot of extra money. Lots more minerals, lots more energy from all of our mining posts. That does help a little bit. If we can get enough of an economy built up to support a large fleet, then going down supremacy might be a good option for me. The Senate is now in session. Hear ye, hear ye. Do you wish to form a galactic market? Yes. Yes, I would. Now, there is another series of mechanics here called favors, which I don't really know anything about. But if you do certain diplomatic stuff for other nations, I guess maybe send them some resources in exchange for diplomatic favors, you can call in favors to force them to use their diplomatic weight to assist with whatever measure you want, either in favor or opposing. So, that is a thing that we could do. If I were to try and get some favors, I personally will not be trying to get any favors, but there you go. Decron Multisystems, our machine intelligence buddy, is asking to join the Federation. I don't really have a problem with that. You seem to be perfectly reasonable. You're in a good position. You're actually joined up with the Federation. Get a power block of 4 members here. That would be pretty good. I vote yes. Are you going to let them join? It failed. They said no. Oh, come the heck on. What do you guys have against the machine empires anyway? Man. Well, that sounds like maybe the Senate passed the galactic market. De facto galactic trade, unbound by the performance of international diplomacy, has existed since we first discovered that we are not alone in the universe. As new borders are discovered and old ones redrawn across the galaxy, galactic leaders agree that the time to legitimize this commercial forum so that all may benefit. In the coming years, independent traders and government agencies will be looking to establish a quasi-centralized hub for galactic commerce. We would surely benefit were this hub to fall within Rook space, so we can promote one of our worlds for this purpose. Quasi-centralized hub, huh? Okay. Nominate the Galactic Market Hub begins the founding of the Galactic Market event chain. I am fairly confident that people are not going to vote for me for that, but you never know. Let's go to resolutions and see what that involves. Galactic priorities, no. Galactic commerce, no. Galactic focus, founding the galactic market. That's what I want to do. The establishment of an international commercial forum is 9. Whoever controls a centralized exchange station stands to benefit. Should we desire to compete for the title, we have a few years to use decisions to nominate one of our worlds. Decisions, huh? Okay, so if we go to, let's say, our capital world of Rook and go to decisions here, Galactic Market Hub nomination would take 150 influence and 1,000 energy, but that would be how we possibly become the hub for the galactic market, and I'm imagining this is working like being the financial capital of the galaxy. So, basically New York City or London, but of, like, the whole galaxy. Yeah, that sounds really good. Yeah, that sounds like something we absolutely want to do. 150 influence is a little harder to come by these days, but I mean... yeah, that sounds great. I would need to rival somebody, probably. Who the heck would I want to rival? I don't know if I like you. Should I rival you? Oh, you're already rivals with one of my guys. Yeah, let's make you into a rival. I can't. Declare rivalry. Terrible relations, rivalry, and envoy must be sent to harm relations. Well, okay. I will send somebody to harm relations with you deliberately. This is one of those cases where you want to do things like that. Now that we're doing that, I'm going to declare a rivalry and get another 0.5 influence per month. Okay, there. See? We don't like you. We don't like these religious fanatics. Ooh, the Federation leveled up to level 3. Alright, so now we get the extra unity for every envoy sent over here, which is nice. Shouldn't need much more, though. And then whoever's president gets extra influence, and then ship speed is increased by 10% while ever we're in Federation space. Not build speed, just travel speed in Federation space. That seems pretty nice to me. Has anyone changed any laws? No, but we could go all the way up to medium if you guys wanted to. I mean, we got enough cohesion to make that work. I sort of think that we ought to go to at least low Federation centralization. Let's do it. Vote yes, everybody. Hey, there we go. It's done. All right. So now we have a little bit of centralization in our Federation. Cohesion goes down as a result. But now we can do things like the fleet contribution, which some people support and some do not. No one wants to have a succession type get messed up. No one likes this idea at all, actually. Can subjects join? Yes. I don't know when we made that decision, but apparently we did. A majority vote of the war declaration? I definitely don't want to have unanimous, just in case that comes back to bite me. I'm also not sure that I like having a unanimous vote for getting people to join. Let's change this law. Okay, we're changing all the Federation laws there. Good. So we have a majority vote. I think we should do a majority vote for war as well. I'm hoping this doesn't come back to bite me in a horrible, horrible way. There we go. So that should be a little bit easier. Separate treaties allowed? Nah, I don't want to do that. Okay, so this doesn't mess with our cohesion. I kind of want to prohibit this so that everyone has to kind of function as one big federal block, but I mean, okay. Seems reasonable enough to me. Diplomatic, that sounds like the sort of thing that I would benefit from if only I could get a little bit more power. Yeah. I kind of think that we probably ought to move toward the fleet contribution. One big federal navy. I'm not sure everyone's quite ready for that yet, though. I'm not sure I'm quite ready for that yet, though. I still don't have a very strong navy. Did someone just join? Yes! Okay, they did let the Machine Empire join. Sweet. Alright, so we just got a little bit stronger there. Now, of course, XP went down because somebody new joined. But as long as everyone tosses an envoy in here, this should be able to build that back up pretty quickly. And our other guy just left. Okay. Are you really so peeved? I guess he was really that peeved. Maybe he wanted to kill these guys. Alright, well, now we've got a Machine Empire instead. I don't know if we really traded up for something better, but there we go. Thank you for the Ute artifact, by the way. That was very generous of you. Yeah, okay. Form a commercial pact. Aren't you the guys who just abandoned me? Alright. I guess no hard feelings then, huh? You still like me, right? Yeah, they still like me. It's going down a little bit, but they still like me. I don't know why you're upset. What's wrong? Multi-system. Will not join a federation. Oh, they will not join with a Machine Empire. They hate the Machine Empire. Oh. See, and this is maybe one reason why a unanimous vote can be good, because sometimes things like this happen. Flagship has been disabled. Hooray! Cohesion dropped rather precipitously all of a sudden. I think something may have happened. What happened? We lost a level. No, we're losing a level. We've lost... Oh, wow. We lost so much cohesion from that guy leaving that we're losing XP, and we're about to lose level 3 and go back down to level 2. Oh, yikes, dude. Okay. Well, I guess we can toss a couple of extra envoys in here and try to help build this back up a little bit faster. I guess we don't need to be doing anything over here anymore. And why are we still improving relations with these guys? What was I trying to do with you? Oh, right, we were trying to harm relations with you. Right, because I wanted to become rivals and stuff. Right. No. We don't need to leave an envoy on there anymore. All right, we're going to really toss everything I've got behind this this Federation. Let's start building our cohesion back up as quick as we can. I want to get back up to level 3. Ah, sweet, an extra civic slot. All right, there's a lot of fun things I can do with that. Ooh, more administrative complexes and stuff. That feels like a pretty hefty upgrade. Is that what I want? Energy siphon, naval capacity plus 30. That does actually sound like something I need. All right, we're going to go ahead and graft that. So, civic slots. What should we do with this? Well, we can reform the government. Unfortunately, it costs a ton of influence to do so. And I was still kind of hoping to propose myself to become the Galactic Hub, so may not be able to do anything with this for a while, at least not until I get a heck of a lot more of our influence. But we can get something else. What would we want? Meritocracy wouldn't be bad. Specialist pop resource output would result in a lot more science. Functional architecture is not bad. Free Haven's okay. Environmentalist, more admin capacity. More envoys and diplomatic weight. This actually could be pretty good, considering we're playing the diplomatic game. I'd say either diplomatic corps or meritocracy makes sense. Mining guilds is good. It's quite good, actually. But we're already doing fine on minerals. I don't feel like that's my issue. And I don't care about any of this, either. Yeah, those two make a lot of sense to me, but until we get a lot more influence, I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. Let's get ourselves up to 150 influence real quick. Then I want to go to Rook before we forget. And I want to make the decision to nominate ourselves for the Galactic Market Hub. Let's see if people will indeed be willing to do that. Base Marketplace Competitiveness Rating. This world has been nominated to serve. Its relative standing is currently weak. What, because I don't have a lot of trade? How do you determine that it's weak? What exactly makes it strong? I don't know. It doesn't exactly tell you, does it? Seems kind of important, though. Let's go ahead and get our fleet in position, because I think we're going to go for one more war before we end this mini-series. We've done pretty well for ourselves, I think. We're certainly not the strongest by any stretch of the imagination, but we've put together a successful federation at this point. Oh, the robot's the president. Should I be terrified when an artificial intelligence, a hive mind of sorts, is our president? Should that scare me a little bit? It does scare me a little bit. I don't know if it should. Maybe that's racist. But I'm not sure how much I trust it. I'm gonna have to. They are, after all, my Federation member, because I kind of invited them. Yeah, so is there something we can do to get more trade? Like, if I went to some of these stations, I mean, we've already got, like, an off-world trading company, a bunch of trade hubs. Is that what it takes? Get lots and lots of trade to go to your capital? Collection range 94 trade value in our trade capital. That's what's going on here. Is that it? If you can do this, is this what makes you strong? It wouldn't surprise me if it is. Alright, the Galactic Center of Commerce has manifested in the PLAF system. That is hilarious, given that I am actually about to conquer the PLAF system. How did they decide that this is where the trade was going to be Okay, well, you know what? I'm literally gearing up to kill you right now. So I guess I'll just conquer the Galactic Center of Commerce. I mean, y'all thought that that was going to stop me. You were wrong. I mean, I'm going to get this, dang it. I'm going to become the new banker of the galaxy. You can't stop me. Oh my god, let's go to you. I want to declare war for claims. We got a whole bunch of people who are willing to join, probably. They're members of the Federation, so I say we just go. No defenders. Pew, 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 pew. Let's declare our war. The silly little goggly-eyed plants decided to declare me their rival. Interesting. I guess I'm somewhat flattered, even though you are a xenophile, so you shouldn't hate me as much as you do, but okay. No, I mean, that's fine. I guess I'll make you a rival, too. Let's enjoy some more influence. Did you guys form a federation of some sort? It doesn't look like anyone else has formed a federation. It appears to be just us. Which is great, because, I mean, hey, if no one else is forming a federation, it should make it that much easier for us to bully everybody, but still. I feel like that should be a feature the AI is using a lot more often. Whatever. Again, I'm not really complaining. It suits my purposes just fine. Let's go ahead and land and try to take the capital world of Plaf. Pliff Plaf. Aren't they the Pliff Plaf something or other? Yeah, dynastic union. So they're Pliffus in the system of Plaf. Literally Pliff Plaf. You freaking weirdos. What is wrong with you people? Alright, well, we should be able to beat this down without too much of an issue. Get him, Hole. Got it. Alright, capital world is down. 80% complete. Now we should be able to start roaming around with our fleet to destroy everything else that remains. Even if we don't land on the planets, at this point, just taking over all their star bases should be able to get me enough war exhaustion. You know, it's funny, I was just saying there wasn't another federation, and there they are. The militarists have joined exactly as I was afraid that they would. So these honor-bound warriors, who are friendly with me still, by the way, have joined in a competing federation with our enemies up here, the Marathi, who are cordial to me. So at the moment, there's no real hostility between our respective federations, but they're militaristic in their mindset, which means we should be afraid of them. It also means they'll probably be able to pick up the enlightened kingdom of Krolus, who does hate me. So all of a sudden, just like that, if they do form an alliance, my federation is suddenly in a lot of trouble. This is awkward. The Athanabian merchants are now guaranteeing the independence of somebody I'm killing, and so are the Buhuvla autocracy. Are you allowed to join a war after it's already begun? Because, I mean, that would sort of suck, if you can. Just FYI. Ooh, I can finally build a research institute. That sounds like fun. It does cost a lot of exotic gas, but 15% more research output in my capital world? Yeah, that makes a heck of a lot of sense to me. We are out of rare crystals, unfortunately. I do need to keep buying these off of the market because I can't produce these on my own for some reason. Still, that's one of the reasons I'm turning these guys into a refinery world, so I can be producing my own motes, gases, and crystals, etc. You have unemployed people. Let's go ahead and get some more... Let's go for some more food, just to make sure we can continue providing for our squishy little organic meat bags. Don't like them at all. And then, sure, extra housing, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Sounds perfectly reasonable. All right, at this point, come on. You should be more or less done. Like, you've got nothing left, right? Effectively nothing left. What's going on? What gives? Die already.
Angry meteorites touching down.
Angry meteorites touching down. Dude, I like that. That sounds pretty sweet. Yeah, alright, so we'll be able to take out this planet, and that should surely be enough to finish him off. I think this is the last thing that I had claimed, technically. Substance abuser. Well, that's a little upsetting. Are you okay? Achieve war goal, and send the offer, and we're done. Vote yes. Really? You have to vote to sign peace? I mean, there's nothing else I can take. They accepted the signing of peace, okay? The end of the Pliff-Plaff dynastic union. Haha! We took your capital and you die. Wait, that means that I can colonize the rest of this and I don't have to worry about any stupid protections and guarantees. Huzzah! All right, well, all of a sudden, we're looking way stronger. Now, let's go to the planet of Plaff. It does not say for sure whether this is indeed the capital of the galactic market. I don't know how to tell if it is or if it isn't. I'm going to turn this into a forge world, because you got a whole lot of forges. And we're going to swap out your stupid precinct houses, because they don't make any sense. So let's replace this with another forge itself. Actually, better yet, let's get some robots, so we will be able to start building our own pops. Alright, all of a sudden, I think we are in a very commanding position, personally, in our economy. We are producing extremely good science. We have a very strong economy. Our fleet has a long way to go. We've done a lot with very little up to this point, but now that we're going to be producing a ton of extra alloys, we should be able to build a very large fleet going forward. Okay, now let's take a quick look-see at the Galactic Community, just so I can get some sense of where we stand. Oh, look at that. I'm now number 1. Perfect. Perfect. You can see my fleet power is pathetic compared to the rest of these guys, but my number of pops... massive, massive number of pops, really good economy, excellent technology. No one else is coming even close in terms of technology. So if I simply turtle down and hold on to this for a bit longer, we would be able to absolutely dominate the galaxy, Federation or no Federation, simply because I'm going to have the superior weapons and the economy to back it up, which will eventually translate into a massive super fleet and conquer the freaking galaxy. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this mini-series of Stellaris Federations, sponsored by Paradox Interactive. I certainly had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys did too. I'm very glad they decided to rework the diplomacy game in Stellaris. It's probably been one of the few weaknesses the game has had since 2.0, but with the addition of the Galactic Community and the complete overhaul of Federations, it's far more interesting and impactful than it was before, which is awesome. I also really like the addition of the Empire Origins. Adds a pretty cool roleplay flair to it. I imagine this would be pretty cool on multiplayer, with half the people spawning on ring worlds, and the other half spawning on doomsday planets that are going to blow up. Pretty cool stuff. Remember, if you guys are interested in picking up the expansion or just Stellaris in general, there is a sale going on until March 20th, so you can take a look at the description down below for a link. In the meantime, thank you all for watching again. Be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.
All right, let's go ahead and do an